Forgive my silence and my fears. It's not that I don't care about the affairs of this world. Believe me, my heart is breaking. A sickening ache in the pit of my being, and words just won't come clear. While some respond with violence, protests, shouts of angry pleas, others fall upon their knees in solitude and tears.
And I'm straining to reach the light on the surface, light on the other side. I feel the pages turning.
What is this world becoming? Have we all gone to pot? It appears that love is losing. Peace and joy are shot. A place where men suffer and die for the color of their skin. Are we still there? Another life, the same old hateful track plays over again.
When will we finally breathe?
And in this time where we should be united, we're all forced apart, isolated in our homes, victims of the dark in our minds. The threat of suicide is at an all-time high. Domestic violence ravages innocent lives. Death by starvation is expected to rise to 18 million a year. In hiding from a virus, we choose hunger, violence, fear. In the name of saving lives, thousands disappear. But that's not even it. Families divided over politics. The gap between the left and right has gotten oh so wide. What was a crack is now a chasm. One wrong step, you're pushed inside.
I feel the pages turning. I see the candle burning down.
When did left or right, gay or straight, black or white become a condition for love? This world is so divided, and all for what? When someone simply doesn't agree, we're labeled a hater and accused of free speech, so please, forgive my silence. It's not that I don't care. It's just amid such reckless noise, what could my small voice share? With anger, hatred, violence, this world has been defiled. I'd rather just shut down, snuff out my light, and hide away until a brighter day when love is back in style. But don't you see? That's exactly how darkness wants this to be. For love to be forgotten, for the bearers of light to abandon this world to decay until it's rotten, to believe we're insignificant and our voices are unwelcome. So in silence we sit back and watch the world launch their attacks against the never-ending symptoms of a much deeper problem. Listen, there's a deeper scream than you can see erupting from the heart of this country, and while we battle the symptoms of this disease and ignore the cause, we'll never be free. Instating new laws, increasing control, that's not going to help us look beyond skin to see into each person's soul. The only place to find a cure is where it all began. This didn't start within the state, but in the heart of man. It starts in conversations we have inside our homes. It starts with dads who walk away and leave their boys alone. With every careless word we speak that knocks somebody down, we drop a seed, and it will grow if where it lands is fertile ground. We buy into the lie that each person is no better than the worst thing they've ever done, yet beyond any crime lies their infinite worth as a daughter, as a son. So consider the hearts who look up to you. What is it they see? Just what is the legacy that you are here to leave? Will they watch you repay darkness with hatred, evil with revenge? If so, the cycle continues, as you're now a part of the very same issue that compelled you to fight from the start. No. Our only hope is to sow a new seed in the rubbish and ashes of these dark deeds. In the ashes of anger, sow seeds of compassion. In the ashes of hatred, plant peace. In the ashes of violence, sow seeds of kindness. The seed you choose to plant today can mark a path and light the way. An officer gently talked a man out of suicide. 8 years later, as a father of two, the man thanked him for saving his life. Found's Hotel refused to shut down for the virus. They instead housed the homeless for free. To repay the favor, the guests have gone and made themselves part of the team. When a man needed a kidney, an old classmate answered a call. A guy from 50 years ago whom he barely knew at all. Protesters linked arms to fend off a mob to protect a lone officer detached from his squad. A 16-year-old boy, Stefan Perez, led a peaceful protest of 15 friends, which grew to a massive crowd by the end, but he never permitted violence. With courage, he led the defiant mob to make their voice heard through silence. These stories are proof that darkness is losing when love steps into place. Don't forfeit the role that you get to play in shaping the human race. Honor your neighbor all of your days. Sow seeds of compassion, peace, and grace. And in those days where we struggle to stand together, stop and imagine a world where every scene was one color, every song was one note. Contrast was never meant to divide. It's harmony in music. It's unity in a canvas boasting of beauty. Color is art. We're all different parts of one body, sustained by the very same heart. And when you're gripped by fear as year after year this world seems to be going insane, remember, creation's destined to be shaken till only unshakable things remain. It's time we stage an intervention. Not one of violence, but intention. Drop your grudge and rise above. Don't wait on laws, vaccines, or drugs. The only cure for this disease in every human heart is love.